until, say, when your company hits 100 people, the founder's job is literally to drive the culture of the organization. And then you start delegating. But like when you're like, when you're 50, at least when you're 50, you should know everyone by their first name. You should be able to engage with those people on maybe not a day-to-day basis, but on a weekly basis. And when some founders are like, oh, but I don't really feel like doing this. Hey, I'm sorry, buddy. That comes with the responsibility of the job. That's just it. There's many things you can delegate, but not everything.
It's actually very interesting because in Finland, we have so many startups that are very tech oriented, where you have people who came from engineering. They may not have actually gotten a lot of background or support or training when it comes to how to support people. And that's a massive thing because you can have such wonderfully brilliant tech folk who understand how to build a product, but not how to build up people, They don't think about how to support folks, how to communicate very, very well. And these are things that oftentimes I see a lot of the VCs maybe kind of overlook that. The aspect of how well can these people actually work with people.
I mean,
it's a massive question. It's a massive thing.
It is. It's a massive question. Just the fact that we have one of the founders that's an absolute god when it comes to coding and can build the product, that's amazing. Hey, they won't build that product alone. I mean, that's not going to happen. The products that you invest in are getting more and more complex every day, every year, right? So like they won't be alone. And that's why part of our investment process is really I spend 45 minutes with every single founder that comes to IC. Right? But those 45 minutes, I basically look at four main things. There is what I call the personal ecosystem. Who are they as a person? What's their background? Where are they born? Where do they come from? What do their parents do? I really try to understand what's in their core, right? What drives them and why. And then there is what I call the professional ecosystem. And that's, where did they work? What type of organization did they work in? Why did they like this organization versus another one? Their expertise, et cetera, right? Number 3 is very much the founder dynamic. How well do they know each other? How many things they've done together? Is it organic or synthetic, right? Or we met 3 months ago and we're like, let's do a business together. I'm not saying that's wrong, but there will be some things that will make this much tougher than if it's organic. We've known each other for 6 years and everything where there's, everything is based around trust, and trust doesn't build like this. It takes time to trust somebody. And in my view, you need to know them. The last thing I'm very, very keen on, and I discuss with all founders, is stress awareness. It is their own, personal, mental or physical sign that there's a light blinking. Are they aware of it? What framework do they have? And not lying to them saying, oh, they won't be stressed. It will be stressful. That journey is not linear. There's going to be slapped in the face and everything. And if I'm not telling you this honestly, I'm lying to you. But do you have the self-awareness around when am I stressed or not? Do you have the framework to manage that stress, navigate that stream? And that's where I go into personal ecosystem, the right people around you to help you in that journey, right? And so in the professional one, what you described about I really try to see okay, have you ever hired people? Have you ever managed people? And if they haven't, I'm not saying that's a direct no, but it's very much the awareness that I will need to help them and support them more than people that might have done some hiring and some recruitment, because we're going to build people. We're going to need to build people around you. And you can be the best tech person in the world, but if you cannot hire great people that are very good at working with you, it's going to be a hard journey.